Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets. My fellow Americans, my fellow firearms owners, my fellow gun enthusiasts, those of us that love the Constitution, it's time to get serious. It is time to fight for the Constitution, and it is time to fight for the Republic. It's not time to fight with rifles. I hope that day never comes. But it is time to fight with words. Much more than we have been doing the last couple of years that this administration has proven how Marxist it is and how communist it is in their ways and their attempts to take every right that we have that would allow us to stop them from controlling everything about our daily lives. It makes no sense to try to disarm Americans who are legally and lawfully carrying their firearms and doing absolutely nothing wrong for the stupidity and the actions of one or two people. Yes, the tragic events are unacceptable, but when somebody has a car accident and kills a little child, do we blame it on Honda or Ford? No, we don't. But that is exactly what the gruesome twosome, Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton, are calling for, and even more fervently than they have in the past. This administration has 7 months left. 7 months in an attempt to take away every right that they've been promising they would take away as it pertains to the Second Amendment. The AR-15 is under attack again. The media and all the disarmament fanboys and fangirls out there are spreading all kinds of untrue facts and lies. Just they're lying about this weapon and its capabilities. And even if you follow that dumb boob Michael Moore, who now claims that the ammo that was used in the nightclub shooting in Orlando has a new effect. It'll tumble inside the body and blow up. Now we have exploding AR-15 rounds. If you let those idiots spew their evil lies, the sheep will just start to accept them as reality because they don't want to learn, they don't want to put forth the effort to find out the truth. That's why they're sheep. Twice as many people are killed in the United States of America each year with hands and feet alone as compared to rifles. And the AR-15 and similar type rifles are only a small portion of the amount that are actually killed with rifles each year. So it's time to fight. It's time to fight for our rights. It's time to fight for this country. And it's time to fight for our children and their safety. We have facts, real facts. We have the Constitution. And we have our culture on our side. There are a lot of us out there. Let's use that as a strength. We need to come together as one unit. We need to show our solidarity. Because right now they're preying on our ignorance and the fact that we won't get together. Over the last couple of years, we are winning the fight. But if we don't continue to fight and kick up the efforts right now, we're going to lose this battle. One of the biggest problems we have is that our side of the argument, the truth about firearms, is never portrayed by the media because they're often in the pockets of these democratic fools. You can and you must join the fight. If you see an article online that is spreading mistruths and lies, comment on it. Put the truth out there. You're going to get some idiots who like to comment back because they're internet, keyboard cowboys. The tough guy who likes to type but can't put his face or his ass where his mouth is because he knows he's going to get it handed to him. Even if you're not extremely knowledgeable, there are tons of facts online. Do a quick little Google search, gun facts, gun control facts, and just copy and paste. It's that easy. If you're congressperson, representative, senator, whatever, they start to waver from what they've said they were going to do, call them on it. Get a hold of them. Call them on the phone. Email them. Text them. Tweet them. They have all kinds of ways to do it. As our country's gotten more and more lazy, they've made it easier to get a hold of them. Call them on it and tell them you won't stand for it. That's our job. They work for us. The important part is to be polite. Be firm, be knowledgeable, but be polite. Because it adds power to your words. If you use profanity or make threats, it makes you look like you don't know what you're talking about, or you're not a person of high moral standing, or a person of poor integrity, and they're not going to take it serious. But the more and more of us, there's hundreds of millions of us out here, the more of us that start talking intelligently and eloquently and putting forth to our Congress people that we will not stand for this, put the facts out there, they're going to start to take notice more than they already are. You see one of these Hollywood fools who start to jump on the let's get rid of guns bandwagon, Call them on it. Same thing. They love Twitter. They love reaching out. They love, getting a hold of their fan base. Tell them you're not going to support them anymore. Hit them where it hurts. The pocketbook. Do not stand for political correctness. That is what got us here today. Now, while being polite, use humor, use cartoons, use sarcasm, use whatever you need to bring the attention to that stupid lie or that intentional twisting of the truth. Bring attention to it. Make fun of it. But be polite. People take notice that way. Spread the truth on your social media. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everything. There's a ton of them out there. Use them to your advantage because people are watching. They're paying attention. And they want to see how we're going to react. Because now the Second Amendment is in the crosshairs more than it ever has been. The Democrats filibustered last night, and unfortunately the Republicans have agreed to a vote on gun control issues and more stringent background checks. Yes, it's a fight. Yes, it will be tough. Yes, we can win. But yes, we need you. I can't do it alone, and neither can any of my friends who are making the phone calls and being staunch supporters of the Constitution. We need you. Just like you need the rights that are in that Constitution. We can beat them. We've done it before. But we need to be a team. Let's be such a big force that they won't even think about doing it again. I know we have it in us. It's our history as Americans. It's your turn. What are you going to do? This is Jared from Guns and Gadgets, calling on every person who watches this video to help us in the fight and be part of the team. Until the next one, take care. Long live the Republic, and carry your damn gun.